The current points tally lead at the top of the table is 11 points at the moment. Can Liverpool extend their lead over the title challengers Arsenal by getting a victory over Newcastle United in what will be a dress rehearsal for the Carabao Cup final? This is a live match preview. Sit back, relax. Let's get into it.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
Two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Good evening, lovely people. Hope you're well and welcome back to Team Kop-Ish. My name is Callum, joined by a man like Drifty, and it's a live match preview. As always, when we get behind the mic, please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. Big game on the horizon. Many people saw the Man City game as a game where we dropped points. Fortunately for us, we didn't. Unfortunately for our rivals, they are still crying, and we love it. And we have this game against Newcastle where many people said that should we win this game and Arsenal slip up against Nottingham Forest, the league could be wrapped up. The league could be done. I'm already saying it's done. Bun everyone else. I'm saying it's done. It's me. Hashtag 20. But one or two people, a la Drift and Don Hassam, said they need to see the result on Wednesday. Drift, how you doing, my bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm riding the wave, bruv. I'm riding the wave.
It feels good being on this side of the fence. I don't know about you, bro. It feels good.
Yeah. Do you know what it is, bro? Yeah. I've always personally said that, and I know you disagree with me slightly on this, but I've always said it is unbelievable being in a position of strength when you're challenging for a title, but it stops me enjoying the football because I'm always anxious. And I know you're like, nah, bro, just enjoy it. And I get that, and I try to, but the need and want to win rules over my anxiety all the time. So if we can get it to a position now where, like, I believe it's over, I can enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? With 10 games to go, and that's what I want, because that's a lot of football to be played, where I can just enjoy it, and I can just, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm hoping things go the way I want them to go, so I can just start to enjoy this shit, because this is very, very cool. This is very cool, man. You know what I mean? I was starting to think that I might never see my team win the league. Then we did what we did under Klopp. And then for a little while, I started thinking, am I ever going to see it again? And it seems like I might, bro. Seems like I might. And, but this is Newcastle. We'll talk about that afterwards.
We will indeed. We will indeed. Right. Big game on the horizon. I think we've spoken at length about their threats. We spoke about it in the Monday Night Live. We'll just do a short recap, though. For Newcastle, Drift, how do we stop Newcastle getting a result? Who do we need to stop in their team?
All right, there's two things we need to deal with. The obvious one, which is Isak and Gordon. That's their link up. Can't underestimate what Thingy's been doing as well. Murphy's been he hasn't necessarily been putting up the same type of performances in terms of ability, but the numbers are numbering though. He's definitely been chipping in with the numbers. If I'm not mistaken, his numbers are actually better than Gordon's.
All right, so I'll read out. So, one sec. Sorry, no, go on. Sorry, I'm just getting it.
Yeah. But the other thing that might go under the radar a little bit, but I will never let it bypass is their midfield is brilliant.
Yeah.
Newcastle's midfield is brilliant. I know Joe Linton's been missing for the last couple of games, but generally speaking, their midfield is brilliant. It's well balanced. It knows what it's doing. It's well drilled, and you have to respect their midfield. So of course the obvious is the attack. Isak being the best one out of the attack, but you definitely have to pay respect to their midfield.
Completely agree. I'm actually just looking at their stats now. So Anthony Gordon is currently on 6 goals, 5 assists, 6 goals, 5 assists, if I can get my words out. Isak is on 19 goals and 5 assists. And Murphy is on 5 goals and 8 assists. So Gordon's got 11, Murphy's got 13, and Isak's got 24. Now, if I was to tell you, Drift, that Gordon's got the exact same stats as Gakpo, not the exact same, but the same amount of GA, and Murphy actually has more than Diaz.
Yeah, I mean,
and then Isak is on 24, but obviously salary is just on a whole nother planet.
Yeah, I know we always disagree a little bit because I include all the.
Oh, sorry, I want to be clear. I'm not trying to disrespect our front three here, so I wasn't even going to go down that route.
No, of course.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say
no. But what I was going to say is because Cody's got so much better GA in all comps. Like I still look at that. I know the Premier League is the Premier League, but I know Cody's having a better season than Gordon, like overall. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But I'm saying in the context of this game being in the Premier League. Has Newcastle's front three gone under the radar this season because of what Salah and Gakpo and then one other has been doing this season for Liverpool?
Not with us. Not the people who respect Newcastle and understand that they are good. Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe amongst people who aren't paying attention, but like I know we've always respected Newcastle's front three. So Murphy's earned our respect this season, right? Like
100%.
He like you can't ignore him this season. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think their front three's been doing really well.
Big up Atletico. Atletico, you've kind of proved my point there, bro. Because you're saying under the radar, Isak and Gordon is all that people talk about. But I said front three, bro. Murphy has got more GA than Anthony Gordon this season. But no one speaks about him like that. So this is what I'm saying. I think the front three as a whole has kind of been underrated because people just speak about Isak or just speak about Gordon or sometimes just the both of them. That front three as a tandem works extremely well, and could arguably say as a unit what they're doing this season, they could be the second best front three in the league behind ours.
Yeah, I mean, I can see a few people saying that it's a little bit unfair to compare all-round Cody compared to Gordon because Gordon's not been playing in Europe, and I get that. But that can also be flipped the other way around, and you could say, well, that means that Gakpo's got the capacity to be more tired, for example, because he plays more games. Gordon gets to rest all week. So there can be pros and cons to that. It can't just all be it's unfair on Cody. If you're playing every 3 days compared to playing every 7 days, you probably have more strain on you, more stress. You will probably get more injuries. You'll be more fatigued. So it might make it easier for the guy who plays once a week to be good statistically. Do you know what I mean? You get rest all week. You get to work on your tactics better all week. So it can flip both ways. So I think you do have to kind of include that the other players playing other competitions.
Cody is rotated well with Diaz though this season, I'd say. I'd only say it's the last couple of months where Diaz has been playing as the false nine, where it's sort of changed a little bit. I'll be honest with you, Drift. As much as I don't like him, Joe Linton's a big miss for Newcastle. I know you rate him highly, but he's a big miss, especially in a game like this where our midfield has looked a bit leggy recently. But there's one player who I always feel he's the Jacob Murphy of the midfield. I could be completely wrong, and the chat might correct me on this. You might as well, bro. I think Tonali is the unsung hero of that midfield three. And I just think you look at Newcastle before he came back into the team after his betting shenanigans. They were a very different outfit. I think he keeps them ticking over. I think his ball retention is excellent. I think his awareness and his interception and reading of the game is brilliant. I genuinely believe. I know Bruno gets all the plaudits and Joe Linton is the guy. Shout out to Connor the Red. I like that. I bet he is. I genuinely believe Tonali is their best centre midfielder. I might be completely wrong. I
No,
think
if you're talking about overall talent, I agree with you. But you remember, I wanted Tonali at Liverpool, bro.
Same, but remember, we never spoke about him because we were just like, he's never going to leave Italy.
Yeah, I just thought he was going to be a Totti. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I just thought he'd be a one club man. He'd be at AC Milan. So, I mean, I should have maybe learned from a couple of the others like Pirlo and that who plays for all the top teams in Italy. But I thought he would just be an AC Milan man through and through. He was kind of forced out, I heard. Like AC Milan needed the money and he was the sacrificial lamb, so to speak. Shout out anyone who's watched when he did his reveal video. He was not pleased to be a Newcastle boy.
Yeah.
But he's manned up, he's got over it. And plus he went through that crazy thing with the betting. Maybe Milan even knew that was coming, who knows? Yeah. And then, bro, the man's been doing bits, bro.
Yeah, he's balling out, man.
Yeah, bro. And bro, I just think their midfield, again, I know you don't have the same like for Joe Linton that I have, but Joe Linton, Bruno, and Tonali have just got a perfect blend, bro. You've just got a rate thingy for putting that midfield together. It's such a perfect blend of everything you need in a midfield, bro.
But again, it sounds like we're glazing Newcastle, pause, but even their defense, bro. Livramento right back or Kieran Trippier, Hall left back. When Botman's fit, Botman. This might sound crazy. If Newcastle can hold on to Isak and Gordon, which I believe if they qualify for Champions League, I think they will. I think they are maybe 3 players away from having a starting 11 that rivals everyone in the league.
No, that's facts.
I think maybe goalkeeper, centre-back, and maybe winger. I know Murphy's having a good season, but let's say you put Kudus in that team or Mbeumo instead of Murphy.
And then let's Murphy becomes the squad player, yeah.
Yeah, let's say you go, I don't know, let's say you go someone like Jonathan Tah and Botman.
And Botman. Yeah, because I think Schur and Byrne are brilliant centre-backs.
Excellent. They've been very good.
So if they were your rotation and you had one world-class to come in and play next to Botman, you're right, bro. I don't even think they need to change goalkeeper, bro. Pope and Dubravka are both good goalkeepers, bro, to be honest with you.
But for me, Kelleher's better than both, for example. So Kelleher take them up a level.
Kelleher better than Pope? Oh,
yeah. This version of Pope. Pope in his prime was a problem. I don't think Pope is who he used to be.
All round, he's better. Shot stopping, no. He's a better all-round goalkeeper, but shot stopping, Pope's still a better shot stopper for me.
You reckon?
It's close. But Pope for shot stopping is brilliant, bro. It's just he's crap with a ball at his feet. That's the problem.
I don't know if 2025 Pope's the guy anymore, you know, Drift. I can't lie.
He's been injured for a little while, so I haven't seen him for a little while. So, yeah.
I think if they upgrade goalkeeper, centre-back, and right wing, and Murphy becomes your rotational winger for the left and right, I think they've still got Harvey Barnes as well.
Yeah.
They
should be looking at quite a few of the players around the league that maybe the bigger people are a little bit unsure about. So, you know, the Mbuemos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mbuemos.
Kudos.
Even Wissers. Even people like your Wisser, like
Semedo.
Yeah.
All of those type of people that maybe the top clubs are a little bit and ahhing over. If Newcastle go and get 1 or 2 of them, bro, it's a problem. It's a problem.
It is. It is. Because the people who are in their team now doing well will become their squad players. And that's a scary prospect.
We'll see. Real talk.
Speaking about us,
Gahey, they want Gahey, but if they get Gahey and Botman as the centre-back pairing, that's a quality centre-back pairing.
All right. It's going to sound really harsh. I don't rate Gahey like that, you know.
I know. We've had this conversation before. I do, though. I think Gahey's good, man. I like him. Cunha. If Newcastle got Cunha, bruv. Imagine if they got Cunha playing behind Isak.
Yeah, and then Joe Linton will become the player that plays in the games like a Man City, a Liverpool, and Arsenal.
Yeah, because he rotates now anyway. Sometimes he puts Tonali on the bench.
Yeah, that'd be scary.
He's a good manager, man.
Yeah, do you know what? A lot of people, including myself, thought Eddie Howe was the guy that you could sort of bring in just as a transitional manager. Well, let's be real. Eddie Howe could end up with a trophy in the end of March as well. Like, we can't take that game for granted.
Yeah.
You're doing this thing, man. People, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Right, we're going to do our team now. And Newcastle have a lot of players to be fearful of as well. I've taken the liberty of filling in a couple of the players' names already. So Trent at right back, Kanate and Virgil, I think, picked themselves. McAllister and Gravenberch, I think, picked themselves, unless you disagree, Drift. And this is not necessarily what we would do. This is what we think Slot might do. Because I know you would want to play Endo, for example.
Because I'd love to put Endo in, but because we've thankfully got a week off with us not being in the FA Cup before our next game, I would probably go with Grav just one more time, and then he's got to have a good week's rest. I'd actually give him like 3 or 4 days off, not even training. I'd be like, bro, go and actually get some rest. Like, tell the missus. Things can run after. I want you to get a couple days rest, bro. Let that testosterone build up. You know what I'm saying?
I hear it. Salah, obviously, right wing. Who would you go left back? Or who do you think Slot goes at left back?
It's going to be Robbo, but I'd go Tsimikas. Yeah. There's a possibility he might go Tsimikas because he might realize that Robbo's tired. But I think he'll go Robbo. Okay, so I would personally go Tsimikas, though. Bro, is there a little part of you? This is probably a stupid question to ask you because you're a trophy collector, but are you sure you don't slightly get the method to the madness when I was saying being out the FA Cup is a good thing?
I understand it, but maybe I'm redirecting my frustration at the wrong people like yourself. My frustration is we should have a squad deep enough at this stage to be able to challenge on those
But
fronts.
Do you think any squad is deep enough to win 4 trophies?
Honestly, Drift, I think that team we had, that squad we had under Klopp.
I mean, we came within 115 minutes of doing it, so I get what you mean.
Yeah,
but
I think that, and I genuinely believe if we had added a centre midfielder and a centre back to the squad in the summer, I think we're still in the FA Cup right now because we struggled in the midfield in that game. McConnell and Leone that would never run. Like, that wouldn't even start in the Championship or League One, in my opinion.
But when you look at it now, and you look at the fact that, God willing, we have a trophy in March already wrapped up, Premier League looking very, very lightly, and then we can just concentrate on Champions League with no FA Cup distractions and getting a week off during every time there is an FA Cup game. You've got to kind of see the method to why it's good to be out of that cup now.
Again, I hear what you're saying again. The reason why I think it's an issue, though, is because players like Elliott, Chiesa, McConnell, maybe even Tsimikas, a lot of these players now aren't going to get valuable minutes. So if they have to be thrown into the team now, are they going to be rusty, and how long is it going to take them to kick in gear?
I hear that. I
hear where you're coming from as well, though.
Once you get to the 5th round, which is what it is now, and you start getting Man Cities and Chelseas and all that, we probably wouldn't have seen the McConnells and that anyway, because it would be a risk to play those players, and you'd want that big game, and you'd want to. Do you get what I mean? So I don't know if they'd have played that much anyway, bro. To be honest, but
I hear it. All right. Who are you going in the 10? Is it Szoboszlai or is it Jones?
I'd go Jones and give Szoboszlai a break.
Oh, do you think Slot off the back of Szoboszlai having his argument?
Nah, he'll play Szoboszlai because he's banging form. But that kid run his socks off. I'd give him a little bit of. I'd have him in my mind, if I was Slot, I would be like, Szoboszlai's coming on the hour mark, no matter how good Jones is playing. It'd be one of them kind of ones. But I'd give him a little bit of a break because the kid's just ran his socks off only 2 days ago. God knows how much mileage he covered during that game. I should actually check. So yeah, but he'll play Szoboszlai, and I get why he plays Szoboszlai because he's banging form.
Yeah, I hear it. I wouldn't be upset seeing Jones start either, though, for that reason, because I do think Sobo ran harder than anyone in that game. Left wing, too soon for Gakpo, maybe, or would you risk it?
I'd go Diaz again, yeah, because I don't know if Cody looked fully fit, and we want to make sure he's okay. So yeah, I'd go Diaz left wing.
All right. Here's a question now. Who up top?
I'd go Jota up top for this one.
I would
And
so.
people aren't gonna like me saying this, but I would already pre-planned in my mind that with 20 minutes to go, Nunes is definitely getting some game time.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, 100%.
Newcastle do push up a bit. Hopefully we're winning. They might be chasing the game. Nunes can come on running behind, maybe clinch a winner at the end of the game. I mean, I hope we're out of sight by that time anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd go with Jota.
All right, so we come to the point in the show, Drift. Score predictions, my bro.
Right,
Liverpool versus Newcastle, Anfield.
We're not gonna keep Newcastle out, unfortunately. Their strike force is too good. They're gonna score a goal. I'm just being realistic. I'm going 3-2. I think this is gonna be a game of many goals.
Okay, I'm going 2-1. I think it'd be
I thought about 2-1, but then Newcastle have got a lot of goals in them.
They have, but I think they also know we have as well. So I think it'll be a bit more of a cagey game.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm going 2-1. 2-1. But either way, tomorrow night, I'm looking to hear a certain sentence from you, Drift, still. So yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna get some party poppers and everything. We're gonna have a celebration tomorrow night. We're gonna have a real celebration. People in the comments, if you haven't already, let us know your score predictions, whether you're watching this live or on replay as well. Shout out to Keith Shepherd, who's just become a member as well. And also shout out to our Thomas 94, Miriam, who says, fun fact, Arsenal have never been top of the table this season. And they won't be. Oh, you gotta love it. People,
they did tell us they prefer to chase rather than be leading, remember?
And they're gonna be chasing, bro. They're gonna be chasing.
Are Arsenal the you at school that when we used to play kiss chase, the girls didn't want to be chased by?
Yeah.
Is that
Arsenal?
Arsenal?
I'm gonna tell Miss. One of them one.
Remember there was the girl that wanted you to catch her, so she accidentally on purpose run slow, but then there'll be the man. She didn't want certain youths to catch her, so she would dust from him.
Why did she turn into Usain? Why did she turn into Usain?
I'm not gonna lie, in 2025, that game's probably banned.
Brother, if I found out some boy was chasing Alonso to do kiss chase, bro, I'm crashed all the way up. Are you mad? Are you mad? Bro, I'm crashing out, bro. Are you crazy?
That is definitely a 90s game, isn't it?
100%, bro. I'm crashing out, bro. In the same way, I'm expecting to see a dad and a couple uncles waiting for me at the gate if I hear that Stevie and Robbie are chasing down some daughters as well. Like, God forbid, bro, my daughter comes home. What did you play today? What did you play today, Alonso? Kiss change. Oh, cool. Calvin, where you at, bro? We're going to school tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Big up, Dean.
Oh, flip it.
Now, people, smash the like button if you haven't already. Let us know your starting 11 and score predictions in the comments below. We will be live tomorrow on Big Up for the live match watch along. We expect to see 1,000 of you there, just so you can experience Big Up for the first time if you haven't already. Drift, you're going live in like 5 minutes, right?
Yes. I'm going to be doing Premier League watch. I'm going to be covering all the games, but mainly focusing on Pedro watch. Big game, Brighton versus Bournemouth. So, guys, the link is in the chat right now. Come and join me, man. It's going to be a good evening. Have a couple of guest speakers that's going to be jumping in as well. So, yeah, man, guys, come and join me right now in 2 minutes' time for some fun and a good watch along.
Do you know what? Big up to Hooks. I rate you, Hooks. You never hide, bro. I rate it. I fully rate it, man. Big up, man. Big up, Hooks. You're still going to be chasing, though. Big up to everyone who's watched, listened, and joined us. Until we see you tomorrow, people, stay safe, stay blessed. Head over to Drifty's channel on Big Up now. I think
link in the chat right now, guys.
Come and join live for the boss. Is it Copa del Rey as well?
Yeah, Copa del Rey. I think the kickoff is about in an hour for that one. Yeah,
I know all of you in the chat have got at least 2 devices. You should have Drift and guests on one, Matt on the other on Big Up. No excuses, people. Smash the like button until we see you tomorrow. Stay safe, stay blessed. With Kopish and we're out, people. Take care.
Peace.